Hi YouTube. So it's been a while since I have actually done a proper update. So I'm sorry for the sort of weird, short, screwed up updates more recently. Um, so things are bad again. They're not going well. I I'm working with a lawyer. She agreed to work with me. Her name is Lisa Cantor, and she's agreed to work with me on a contingency basis. Backtrack. I haven't updated in a while. So I relapsed, and I'm going down. I'm crashing. Things are not awful yet, but they're getting there, and IOP's not working. Nothing is working anymore. So what I was told when I left Montanito is that I should work with this lawyer, and if things went the way that they're going now, deal with it in court. So because they pulled out so early from multiple treatment centers, like basically they didn't do their job as an insurance company. They pulled out when I was still medically unstable. It was totally insane and not okay. So anyway, this lawyer has agreed to work with us on a contingency basis, which is a huge relief. What that means is that she doesn't get paid unless we win. And winning in this case means getting UBH to cover treatment. And what she is going to try to do is take it to the court. It's like a long process, and there's a lot of stuff I have to do for her in the meanwhile, but the ultimate goal is to get the court to say that UBH has done wrong by me medically, and order them to have to pay for treatment at the residential level of care for as long as the provider, Montanito, says that I need it. So pay for the level of care that I need and the length of time that they say is necessary. So all of this is going to take several months. But it's my 21st birthday, and it was a good relief. It was nice to have this relief on my birthday that this lawyer is indeed going to work with us, and that we have a goal in mind. So I have a bunch of treatment professionals who are going to back it, that what UBH did was heinous and insane, and that are going to say, like, yes, she needs residential care. So hopefully it'll work in court. But there's like 6,000 steps to take before then, and I think that it's going to take at least 6 to 8 weeks before I can get all of the paperwork and the documents she needs to her. So like a month and a half to 2 months for that, and then she has to write this letter to the insurance, like a request that she knows that they're going to deny. She expects them to, and when they do that, and that's going to take some time to get an actual letter of denial, then she's going to take that to the court, and then it'll be in the court's hands. But so this whole process is rather lengthy, not as lengthy as it may have been had we gone some other route, like gone trying to sue them. So I'm really grateful that it's a few months rather than like it could have been years. And you know, like when you're sick, like you don't have years, especially since I plummet quickly, and I'm already not doing well. So whatever. So yeah, that's what's going on. I was in the emergency room again the night before last. My heart had been acting really weird, and I was having palpitations and pressure and tingling in my chest. I had been having tingling in my hands and feet and like extremities, so I suspected that my potassium was low, but apparently it was low. Not as low as it has been in the past, but it was really low, and it was affecting my heart, which scares me because it's not as low as it's been in the past but it's affecting my heart, like in a way that it never has before. I mean, I'd had like palpitations and stuff, but I'd never had such an abnormal EKG from low potassium, and it's higher than it was the other times, and so it scares me. It's like my body is not having it, like it's not doing well. So I have an action plan that I hope that I can follow around taking, well, that I will follow. So like I have a prescription for potassium, a certain amount that I need to take for the next week, and then I'm gonna see a doctor and get a prescription for potassium regularly, just because I purge so much, to keep my potassium levels okay. And then when I go home, and the lawyer wants me to resume treatment at home immediately, so like when I'm gonna go home in the next week, I'm in North Carolina, and start seeing my therapist, my doctor, and my psychiatrist there. And so then I also want to try to keep myself hydrated. I want to keep, I'm going to be definitely busy getting some stuff together for the lawyer, and then in therapy, and that'll be really good. I'm going to try to spend some time with friends and not get as sick as I was before. But yeah, things are already not good. I don't know. So that's like a more accurate update of what's going on. I had not been doing well. I'd still been binging and purging like 2 times a day, while keeping food down for a while, and then things just totally crashed and plummeted, and now I'm keeping almost nothing down again, and losing weight again. And obviously, like, I'm obsessed with the losing weight part, and it feels like it's weird this time. Like, it feels like it's not fast enough. And I know that it's like more slowly than last time because I'm doing that on purpose. I don't want to lose weight as fast as I did last time because I was very, very sick and it was very, very bad. And I just need to be really careful with my body. I can't afford to get that sick again. I'll die. But like, nothing feels good enough. It's like when I see the number has dropped, it's like I don't believe it. I don't believe that it's true or something. And I've just been so miserable. I was so miserable before I like totally relapsed or whatever. Like, there was no like relapse per se. I did give recovery a shot, and that didn't. I relapsed, I guess. So, I mean, I don't know. It was weird. I mean, because the insurance had pulled out so early, like, I have to make a second video. Okay, part 1 over.